Top of the morning, homeboy. What's up?
What's up, big brother? How you doing? Blessed.
Man, I ain't making no noise. I like that coat, man. You fresh too, man. Before we start the intro, let's get that
we
drip.
in the city, but this some Chirac joint right here. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
yeah,
man.
Sandman, for sure. Love and peace. Bless always.
Fact. Let's get into the interview, man. What's your name? Where you from?
Well, originally born in Greensboro, raised in Long Island, New York, back and forth. Lived in South Carolina for 5 years with my grandma, and lived in the straight folk coming up my adult years. I'm 29. But yeah, I'm from the east side, from MLK. My daddy and my mama. My mama from Long Island, New York. My daddy from the Grove, you know.
Word up. They from the Grove? I remember the Grove. I used to go through the Grove when I was young. So how would you say your childhood was, man, growing up, man? Was your mama and your daddy together?
I like that question. The reason I want to elaborate on that question right there was my mama and daddy together, yes. I come from that Christian religion, you know, apostolic faith, that marriage bonding. But see, my daddy, don't no disrespect, he been clean 20-some years, salute. But as I grew up, I wasn't no daddy. It was me and my mama and my brother.
Right.
And really, it wasn't no mama, because mama was at work. And my big brother, DeJuan Day, you know what I'm saying, from Charlotte. He in Charlotte, but he stayed close to me. He raised me. And honestly, you know what else raised me.
Streets.
So I said it was the street life. And,
right.
But I was always intelligent, smart, kept my head on swivel. But like we all, you know, sometimes it is what it is. My mom and daddy was not together like that, but they stayed married through it all, and now they blessed to have about 30-some years of marriage.
That's a blessing right there. So your dad was going through his addiction back when you were younger. Then your mom had a full-time job, and she was basically at work all the time to make sure y'all had shit.
My mama held it
so
down,
basically you had a lot of time in the streets. You was young. You had your big brother, but at the end of the day, you was able to do basically pretty much anything you wanted to.
And I'll never forget this. I got 2 grandmas, 3 really. My great grandma, who was my best friend, she passed away on Ross Avenue right there on MLK.
On Ross?
I ain't even gonna say she passed away. True story. I cannot lie. Put this on my son. My grandma walked away in the hot sun one day, one summer. She never came back.
Ain't nobody know where she at? No.
Nobody. They say she went to New York and passed. She still could be living. My grandma could be 105. I wouldn't know, because my uncle Elliot died at 116 from New York. I'm not making this up. Can't lie. But yeah, like my dad and mom, they was on and off. But my mom was a soldier. That's why I love her. My first tattoo is my mama. She stayed with my daddy, stayed with us, paid the bills. When my dad got clean, he did his thing too. But my daddy put me through hell, stealing Dreamcast, stealing gifts, putting guns in my hand when I'm 2 years old. My mama and grandma kept me in church. My brother kept me on the game. But at the end of the day, I went into the sports, so I did endeavor in them street lives, you know, at a while. But it was by choice and by like faith. And I'm glad I went through that though, for sure.
Word up. So you said you ended up going to the streets. Around what age was you when you started, you know, doing street activities?
Okay, this is an honest, uncut, raw, true, authentic interview. When I was 4 years old, I was in New York, Queens, crazy trenches in upstate New York. I seen my uncle. He come home from a 30-year joint, 30-year spread. He had life. They gave him 30. He come home next year. I ain't gonna get too much into that, but let's just say I seen him murder somebody. I seen him kill his wife, dog. And that's real stuff. Them 4 girls, if y'all ever see this interview, y'all know what I'm talking about. We just sleep in that bed. I seen that. They went to North Carolina. Next thing you know, they say, when they through Friday, go to school. Saturday, go to the arcade. And Sunday, come to Bible study. But what about what I just seen in New York? So, like, I didn't rush into the streets, but it was just always around me as a kid. Airplanes passing, stuff like the airplanes.
Yeah, we out here by the airport, man, so you might hear a couple of planes.
Yes, a couple planes. Shoot, I've been on a couple planes. That's one thing that changed my life when I went into my first plane. But we'll get into that. But back to the original question, like, I say me personally in the streets, it wasn't early as some of my folks that's dead or prison or still alive. Me, honestly, I probably hopped in the streets when I gave up on sports, which was like 15, 14.
Oh, 15, 14 years old?
Yeah.
So sure. Where you start hustling at 15, 14? But
I started
bringing
hustling at 6. I'm going to be real. We can talk about that. When I was in Tuscaloosa Street, I know Tuscaloosa Street, y'all from the city, my city, the borough. Man, I had a cup like this, maybe full of pennies, another cup with dimes, nickels. Early, bro, I had a bank. When I was 6 years old, I was doing that. Going to school with candy, selling candy, like multiple black entrepreneurs that grow up in the game. That was me. I sold anything I could sell because I was poor. Poor, rats, roaches, I was piss poor, bro. I was blessed, you know, grandma did what they could, mama did what they could, but at the end of the day, it wasn't always sweet. It wasn't always sugar and cream, dog. So
yeah.
I definitely, like, hustle, like, that size. As far as, like, any other type of hustle, I started doing that more high school area, but I definitely was always a hustler at heart because I seen my mama working, and I wanted shit that the other boys had. They had good shoes.
And you had to help out mom.
And I was going to help out my mama.
Word up. I helped my mom out when I was like 10 years old. Went to little petty hustling, coming home, giving it 20, 30, $40.
Nice stuff. I was from New York. You see, I got the true religion.
I see you fresh.
I like to stay clean and cool. I I do my own wave now, though. Y'all remember that.
Yeah.
Everything I do my own way. I don't follow no trends, but I support trends.
Right. So when you were 15, 16 years old, you start running with the street crowd.
Yeah.
You ever get in trouble? You ever get in trouble? What type of consequence was behind that behavior?
Early in the game, I got away a lot early dipping and dabbling in the street life. In that category, I got away a lot. When I first got caught for the first thing that really changed my life was more so some humbug. I had $20 in my pocket. I got banned from all of the
all the housing authority.
I got banned from all the food lines in North Carolina for trying to steal a piece of black bar soap. I had 20 in my pocket.
Yeah.
Tried to steal a $5 soap, being greedy. My mama in the store with me.
Yeah.
White man go there. I say, turn around. Other white man say, hey, mister, you might as well stop. I said, that was like my first ever charge type. If I can remember. After that, my mind just went in a weird space because it's like court. What is a court date? What is all of that? I'm like 14, 15. What is a court date? Then it went from fighting or stealing or getting caught stealing or anything. But a lot of stuff I did get away with, and I'm blessed that maybe I did. So, in one of the biggest cases that most know me by, if you search my name, and I'm changing that at this very moment. For when you Google my name, you will see that attempted murder, that murder case I had, like attempted murder on my peoples. One of my family members, I tried to kill somebody at 18, and I went through a lot. I was looking at 15 years of life. I got blessed to do 2 years in an institution where it rehabilitated my mind and got my mental together, my psyche.
Institution mean prison?
No, it was like more.
A mental institution.
Yeah, more like a mental
institution. Oh, you went to CP?
It was like, it was like a blessing though. Honestly though, we'll get in that. But honestly, I prefer I would have went to prison for 15 in life because I would have still been home right now. To the day, I probably would have been coming home today. But I probably would have dropped that time because I use my mind to get out of everything, boss man. You know what I'm saying? Because I use my mind. But yeah, that was some cases like them kind of things started shaking, like different stuff, hanging with certain people and never being like, I'm from New York as well, so I don't do no tattletale. My grandma, who we in church, they say don't tattletale, don't be telling, and that's just never been me. So like that's just me, my persona. If I do something, I'd rather do it alone anyway. Yeah. But I was a friendly nigga, like as far as like we ain't kind, I'm kind, but I ain't really friendly nigga. But I'm a people person. I can commute with anyone, and that's why I want y'all to just follow my kind of dream, follow my path, my destination, and follow big brothers doing this before me, because this is the kind of things that we as a community need as black males and black leaders surviving in the everyday world. It's 2023. I'm trying to make it see 2055, 2075.
That's right.
For real, like my Uncle Elliot died at 112, 116, something like that. Used to be drinking smoothies. That nigga was 100. That's a blessing. So yeah, for certain.
So you ever been in prison?
Prison, state penitentiary. I've been to prison. I went to prison on December 12th, 2022, last year.
Yeah, what'd you go to prison for?
False pretense. Obtained false pretense with my original case.
What's that like? What's it like? Getting caught with stolen goods?
That's like scamming. That's like reproducing somebody else's account or somebody else's checklist. And like my homies from the hood, some of my niggas, man, I ain't gonna mention no names. They put me on school me to a lot of little things that you can get money like crookedly. Not that I was chasing money, I was doing this shit to help my peoples out. And I got fucked up. And one thing, like I said, I ain't gonna never tell on nobody.
Right.
I ain't gonna never snitch. Not that I'm glorifying gangster shit, snitch shit. I'm just glorifying me, a man, as a moral. I do something, get caught, I'm gonna do my time. So I caught the case in about 2018, rolled probation, eventually getting into more trouble and going to court. They eventually said, well, look, at the end of the day, you got a probation felony violation for being in Charlotte on the way back, taking my ex-girlfriend back, got caught up, went to court, and they said, look, Mr. Day, it's been years we've been prolonging. Get ready to go to prison. No, they said get ready to go to the county. You can get locked up. I went to jail on the 12th. I did 4 days. I thought I was winning GP 4 in the morning. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yo, I got 2 trays or something. They said, nah, but wake up, you better go to prison. That was my first time. I had been to jail about 33 times in and out, different counties, and that was my first time going to prison for real. Changed my whole persona and that shit, boy.
Yeah, share some of the experiences you see.
I gotta breathe a little right there.
Yeah. Take it off. It's heating up out here.
Prison thing different.
Yeah, that prison thing different, huh?
Yeah, for certain.
Share some of the experiences with people who ain't never been in prison. How was that experience in prison?
I always tell my son, I keep it real with my son. He's very advanced, he's very smart. My little nephews and also my little homies still in the hood or niggas anywhere, anybody. I tell straight on the street. One thing about prison to me, it's either going to hinder you or it's going to bless you and redirect you. To me, I took every second, every day, every talk, every visit, every call. I took that shit literal. Excuse pardon my French. I took that joint literal. Like, I let it really bless me out. I got sentenced to 4 to 14 months in that courtroom. When he said 4 to 14 months, I stopped the judge. My thing, they like, whoa, that's good. I'm like, no, lawyer, cool out. And I had probably like a public defender at the moment, you know what I'm saying? I said, hold on, I want to tell this man something. I'm a single father. I'm 28. I changed my life around. I got businesses on the way. I want to go back to school. I have been to college twice and dropped out, flunked out twice. But I've always been a smart, straight-A student. Shout out to Dudley High, you know what I'm saying? Greensboro, East Side, for sure. But I told him all about myself. He said, well, damn, Mr. Day. Like the judge said, well, damn, Mr. Day, I gave you your minimum and your max. It's 14 months. Either you can do this a little time, go in there and get right. I said, nah, my mama right there. I'm going to come home to my mama, and if something happened to her, I'm coming home to my son. So, yeah, prison was a different situation for me. And it's just any questions you can ask about prison, I can answer them truthfully because I wrote a book when I was in prison. Let that be known. I wrote 4 or 5 books when I was in prison. One I'm releasing this year. It's called YTC. I'm not going to drop the name with that YTC stamp. I know if y'all been following my platform, y'all been seeing YTC. That's the name of my book.
What's your platform so they know how to reach you?
IG, Instagram, God first. I don't have Facebook right now until I get a business page. I had to fall back for too much negativity on that side. IG, I do like to fuck with IG because I like mainstream and local. So if you want to follow me on IG, hopefully we can get it printed at the bottom. A comment on it. It's gonna my joint is God first _336. God first _336. My name's Sandman.
So you got 4 books. Give him the title to the other 3 books.
Yeah, I can definitely. I wrote a book called A World Cometh True. That's for the younger generation. That joint hard. That's like me just getting in my imaginary, like my imagined flow. That's like a made-up story about a monkey and a sea creature, and they in the woods, and that shit hard. I got a book called Today. I named that from. I got that from the song Today by the Baby. That I'm on their ass today. I just went and picked me up. I named it Today. Every day in prison, I wrote a motivational quote. So that whole book is full of quotes. I wrote a story called For You. That's a book for my son. And then the YTC is the one I took really serious. That's like a 14, 15 chapter quick read, 7 genre quick read, just to give you some background. That's never been done in history. I want to make history. We making history at this moment. So it's like, I took my time, blood, sweat, and tears. There was sometimes I'll let the CEOs come and ramshack my shit looking for some bullshit, even though I wasn't on that tight time. Yeah, you go ahead and fuck up my commissary, be an asshole, be a bitch. Don't touch my product, don't touch my book, don't touch my envelope, don't touch none of them papers. Or I promise you, I'm gonna die behind that because I really put my blood, sweat, and tears. Every morning I'm pulling up, praying before they doing count. I'm writing in my book. Blood homies, crip homies, boss homies, all them niggas, regular niggas moves. They all like, what you doing? What you doing? I'm like, I'm thinking, man, I did a lot of time in the hole because I don't like oppression shit and I don't like guards as racist. So I did a lot of time in segregation. One day I woke up, I was talking to a boss homie named Stacks, man, free Stacks, man, real solid nigga, man, crazy though. Free that man. That man was telling me a story. I fell asleep on the story. While I fell asleep on the story, I had a crazy ass dream. I woke up, whoa, yo, I'm in prison. Like, hold on. Them guards supposed to be bullshitting so I can go home. Man, I eat immediately, yo, CO. Let me get some paper. How much you need today? Man, just bring me as much as you can. Every day I got paper. Every day pens, state pens, writing. I put that shit in motion. I took that shit back to 1994. I took that shit back to slavery, biblical. It's anything you want. It's about females that suffer from low self-esteem. Thank you for letting me get this off too and promote that too, for sure. My book gonna be major. It's about that prison life. I put the crinks and the cracks where a mom might see that book and they might feel away because I'm really exposing some shit like on some Tupac and Nipsey Hussle. Like Dr. Sebi, I'm telling you what's wrong and right about this shit, and I ain't had no filter. There's some funny in there, some truth, biblical scriptures, and I just took that to the max, man. That prison life was different. I played sports in there, I played basketball every day, worked out till I hurt my ankle. You know, I seen a nigga get in the eye. I seen a man die. I seen gang members
turn. You seen a man die in prison?
Flip. I seen, when I got transferred to Ghost, bro, I seen the homie from the Trey 4. He wasn't the homie, but I seen the homie from the Ville kill the white boy with a white man, you know what I'm saying? He was from Winston-Salem. And that kind of was different because I knew the dude from Winston-Salem and I knew the dude from the Ville, and that was wild. So
who's the dude from the Ville? That's the one who died?
Yeah, they called him Nut.
What was he doing in prison?
He was doing time. He was a barber.
He was a barber?
He was a barber, so that's one thing. Yeah, he did. He cut, and I wanted him to cut me for my last cut before I got released.
Before you got released. He ended up getting killed.
He turned around and killed the white man. This shit is real. He turned around and killed the white man. Man, we right there in Goldsboro, bro. Beat him, boom, with his hands, bro. Blood, cement. The white boy went in concussion. 2-3 weeks later, gone.
So he died.
Gone. He did. Bro had did about 30-something years, had 10 years left. Good nigga. All he wanted for a haircut was a honey bun and some Jolly Ranchers. Cause he was good in there. But when that white man called that man a snitch, that's what people gotta watch their mouth out here in this world, man. You calling somebody something you don't know what that man stand for. He called him a snitching bitch. Oh, white man talking about you a snitching bitch. So I guess his name was Lip for some reason, cause yeah, he did a man. His family sued him. They took him to the hallway. I had just got out the hole. I had just got out backlog. They took him to right where I went. That backlog in that prison, man. That shower was like water like that, cold water. No, like, bro, you don't go to prison, y'all. You a young nigga in the streets, bro. If you can survive and make some money and make it out, bro. Make it out. If you in prison, make it out. And whatever you do, make it out, because at the end of the day, that's not that right road, bro. That's not character. That's not growth. That's not fathership. That's not OG shit. That's not no real solid, genuine guy, man.
Right,
yeah.
that's lame stuff.
At the end of the day, it's lame stuff, but it'll change stuff.
Yeah, it's either gonna change it for the better or it's gonna change it for the worse.
Change it for the better, change it for the worse, bro.
Right, a lot of people go preach. They come out seasoned criminals. Some people go in there, real bit themselves like you, go in there, write some books.
Yeah, I went in there, got
take that time and get to know themselves a little bit.
Some of my best tats I got was in prison. Some of them I got to fix because of white boy, tat boy, white boy. But that dream big, I like how he did that. I like that loyalty my man Jay did. I got my cross, my diamonds, things that mean something to me. But one of the best tats I got in there, y'all, part of my nerves. I'm on that coffee. Love over money, which is one of my brands. Money over fame. And J5, that's police brutality. You can see the scar. Many nights, many cold nights, many days I got abused by the police just by being a black man. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the law enforcement out here, but listen, I had to cover that up with J5. J, my son, 5 his favorite number. Just to show, like, I got to get better, bro. I had to really wake up in there, like, I got to do something.
What's some of the other things you seen in there?
Deep. Boy, I seen female guards gang banging. I seen white guards, white captains gang banging. That's
gang
different.
Banging?
I ain't know that. I didn't know it went like that. I knew a little bit, like, when I talked to a lot of my homies went to jail 17, 12 years old, 20, 30. I met some of my family in prison for real. Like some of my homies from, like OGs from
New York.
Yeah, Ross. Goddamn, a lot of from the hood, right here from the hood. When I got transferred, I met Black, a lot of the big homie Crip, a lot of people. I met family in there, bro. Like we was in there like tight bread, bro. Like they love me. They like my homeboy Shy Money. He just came home from a bid too. Shout out Shy, man. He just came home doing time out here supporting his family. He the one that gave me the nickname Sandman. Cause my name's Santana. So they call me Sandman and them. Unless I was in the basketball court, they call me Shooter. Cause I'm like that on the court. Swag up, next. You know what I'm saying? Like
little Steph Curry, huh?
But yeah, definitely I seen a nigga walk in with titties. A man with titties and long hair.
I know they was having sex with him.
I seen a nigga. We going to the Cal Moolah with the white boy that was from the city. He said, "Hey yo, Moolah, come here." Bah! Smack the dog. Hey yo, don't play with me. You got me looking soft because you saw with a lot of shit, man. Fights, death, smoke. Like I used to smoke cigarettes in there. I had that shit. Like I was good in there, solid, bro. Like I ain't saying I'm a king or nothing, kingpin or shit, but I'm just me. And long live my brother Poodle. He always told me, you ever go to prison sometime to just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to come neighborhood. One thing about the gang shit is I respect all of them. The real ones that's doing it, they had to do it in depth and actually taking the knowledge of it. I like the history of gang. I like that. That's introduces me because I come from poverty and shit. So that makes sense to me. One thing about it, don't fake the make. If you a fake nigga, man, stay in your lane. I stayed in my lane. I looked up to like artists. If I never idolized no man, I always looked up to Nipsey Hussle and Wild Fan Lucci, one of my favorite two artists. One thing like Wild Fan said, the reason Ray don't gang bang, because I seen a Crip kill a Crip and seen a Blood kill a Blood. But at the end of the day, yo, everybody be yourself, because it's a testament, it's a story for everybody. God got a life and a journey for us all to go. You know that, OG. You an OG. You a big homie, so you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So man, you got a story, homie. So
thank you. Yeah.
How long you been home?
It's officially. I came home. I was scheduled to come home May 26th. Came home March 24th. Do the math.
So you fresh
April,
out 7 months.
June, 7 months. and I'm on 9 months post release. So guess what that means?
I mean, you got 2 more months before you're done with the system.
I'm trying to get on the plane again. I'm trying to go to Florida.
So what you doing since you've been home?
Since I've been home, I mean it's the most. I ain't come on to no big bags. I ain't come on to no big money. I came on to a blessing. My son's birthday. I've been out here trying to be a father and teach my son knowledge. Yeah, son, I'll buy you some J's. Yeah, son, I'll buy you a toy gift. No, son, don't be at that school fresh as hell, bad as hell. It ain't cool to be the freshest and got good grades, but your conduct ain't right. So I've been trying to teach my son behavior, control, peace, and I fiend for it. I'm a fiend for knowledge, a junkie for wisdom. I want my peace of mind, my heart, and my soul back. I ain't got no pending charges. I ain't got no cases. Knock on wood, whatever. I don't want none. So I'm out the way. I just been stacking my coins, and I'm in college now. You know what I'm saying?
You in college? What you going to college for?
Yes, so I'm proud of that. My third time, like I had mentioned, the 2 times I was in.
Right.
It's my third time. GOD3. God was with me. I'm in school for Christian leadership, business, and management.
Oh yeah,
getting my bachelor's. I go to Regent University. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, so you going to college for religion?
Yeah, for the political review, it's more so the knowledge of the thing. I'm apostolic. I'm not a Christian, but apostolic is a form of Christianity faith, and it's more so not even a part of my business. Because like I said, I'm an author and an entrepreneur and a businessman, and I got multiple talents and gifts that I had to unlock and unload. When I went to prison, it brought me back. You know how it bring you back to that baby state. Because to me, that's the lowest form of life besides death. So when I'm in there, it's like I'm figuring it out. I lose all my rights off the rip though, because I got into it with some hearts, captains and stuff, so they took all my rights. So it's like I had to cash out to get this and that. I had to get on the phone. So a lot of niggas showing me love.
When we say he lost all his rights, that mean he lost all his privileges.
Privileges, yes. I lost my privileges, phone calls, visits, and boy, that was different because it's like, damn, now I'm really like in the streets. I got to hustle, play Tom,
right. You got to get everything out the land.
Yeah, they showed me love, but see, I'm not the type to just going, if you offer, I'm just going to take, because that ain't how I move. I'd rather get it on my own so I can know when I come home. Ain't nobody about to be giving me shit when I come home. It's the world.
So when you got out, did anybody give you anything?
Yeah, Kim Moffitt, man. Shout out to Kim Moffitt in the Hood Rich shop on the east side. Shout out to my brother Aaron Carter. Shout out to my mama. Like, they gave me everything. They gave me
So you had a support system.
I had a support system as far as those people go. Honestly, my support really came from my grind and my mental. I had my books, and I said, okay, people offering me this. I had niggas offering me, yo, 30,000 for this, 10. I didn't turn 10K down twice. I ain't saying I might have turned $1 million down. You'll never know. I don't show my hand. But one thing about it is, I knew what I want to do. I wrote that damn book. And I took all my time putting into that book every day and really had to really squabble with officers and make sure they get my paperwork, my book, my literature, bro. That's all I've been taking serious is writing and typing, bro, and really want to be like a Stephen King from the ghetto. Like, bro, I got dreams. I'm going to make it. So mark this date. I believe it's November 10th, ain't it? November 9th, November 10th. Mark this date. Like, this shit is going to blow, and I got strong faith in that. But, yeah, just anything, humble jobs. I might take a $12, $10 job just to see the experience. Yeah, $10 hour job.
You got a crowd for you walk.
Right. Like
You working right now?
I am working right now.
And you going to school?
I work with Clark, and that's a higher quest. If anybody come on, very good company, you know, real laid back, down to earth people. Anybody just looking for quick work, they pay. I work, I grind, I shine, I stay out of the way. I keep my health clean. That most important, your wealth, your health, and your mental. All the blessings gonna come to you. But yeah, school, books, all that entrepreneurship, business. I'm trying to open get my LLC next month. I'm trying to drop on that. That's why I've been stacking coins, and I'm on a 60-day spread because I do want to pull up in something nice since I've been home. It's gonna be a blessing to, you know what I'm saying, buy me something nice to. How you doing? Can I take you on a date or something?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Man, listen, man, it was an honor interviewing you, man. Hey, man, you real articulate and smart, man. You got your head on right.
That.
I salute you for going to prison, man, and coming out a better person.
Yeah,
that's and you sound like you care about your kids a whole lot. You know what I mean? You got your son tattooed on your face. That's your son. That's your son name right there.
That's not game related. That's my son right there, and that's the Harry Potter.
Yeah, right.
That's the Harry Potter lightning bolts. If anybody look into Harry Potter, know what that's about. I ain't into all the witchcraft, but I like that because the Harry Potter was alone. Like, he was a loner like me. He had family. He had friends. He was popular. He was cool, but he just had his own kind of wisdom and knowledge.
He had his own vision. In his own lane.
And he went through pain. Just to drop dope back before the interview, I just want to say one thing I never forget to say. Rest in peace to my grandma, sweet honey, Peggy Day. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I had an attempted murder case when I was younger. I tried to do something to her son, to my own daddy. We got a good relationship to this day. We bumped heads, but he alive. He made it through. I went through some trauma. Niggas that know me know my story. Shit, you can Google it. So why I'ma hide it? Why I'm not gonna let my story be my glory? One thing I did, I never got to apologize to you, Grandma.
Right, salute that, man.
Yeah, and I love you, Grandma, and I promise you, everything I do is for my grandma, and everything I do is for my son and my future kids.
Fact, homie.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, homie, I appreciate that, man. Don't worry about the opportunity, man. I got a donation for you. I got money for you. You need it. Yeah, but listen, man. At the end of the day, man, it was a pleasure talking to you. I think this interview went well, man. I think it's gonna do good, man.
Always a blessing. Always
for real, homie.
Y'all like, subscribe to the channel. He doing he doing numbers.
Yeah.
Humble dude, big homie, real father. Like we real fathers. We real
That's right.
Black
That's
man.
a fact.
Like me, I don't get, and I'm gonna be real. I don't even really get down with the social media. I ain't got no Facebook. My Instagram do numbers on the inbox, but for some reason they don't want to show a nigga love as far as the likes and shares. But I think that's about to change. But at the end of the day,
make sure y'all like, make sure y'all like and share this video.
Yeah, for sure.
It helped the video.
Keep the bullshit energy away. But if you got something to bring to the table, let's all eat. Long live Puda, bro. Long live Tevin and Shannon, bro. Free my brothers, free my rounds, and free my homies. Like, let's all eat, man.
Don't forget about the homie Kodak, man.
Kodak,
rest up, Kodak.
Yes, for real.
Well, I'm gonna get on out here, homie. Salute, bro.
Salute, big
I appreciate you, man.
That's love, brother.
Facts.
Bless.